Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we shall continue the part 2 of how to read a fundamental analysis, that is the news trading. In the previous video, I've shown you the platform we are using to access the news and how to filter the news so that we have some high impact news and we have news that are less impact. Even if they are being released, they will not have much impact in the market, but the high impact news is the one we are focusing on, and I have discussed that one in the previous video. We shall continue with the part 2 of it. And if you are coming across this video for the very first time, my name is Lukman. Please let me subscribe to this account, like and comment. And if you are watching this video on any social media outside YouTube, please let me subscribe to this particular account, like and comment. And don't forget, all the information here are my personal opinion and not a financial advice. Let us continue on the platform we are using to access the news. In the previous video, we talked about how to filter the news. So we are talking about the high impact news now. That's why they are showing red. All this red, it means high impact news. And all these news you are seeing, CPI, employment news, GDP, some other interest rate, and they are being released on a monthly basis. They are being released on a monthly basis. It depends on the time. So all these news are being released on a monthly basis. So the date, you are seeing the date and you see the time. And you see the time. For instance, this is today is June 24, which is being on Wednesday. You can see the CPI from Australia that the news was released 2 a.m. Nigerian time. That is in the midnight Nigerian time. And we still have on Thursday, which is 25 of June, you see the upcoming news. This green arrow, you see this green arrow that is close to the time. That is telling you the next news that will be released. And the next news now it will be 2 a.m. the same Australian news, which is employment news from Australia. Now let us look at how to read the news to interpret it. Let's use this CPI, for example, the one that was released today by 2:30 a.m. So if you want to read that news now, this is how to go about it. Click on that CPI. Just click on it like this. I think you see it. Whether you are using phone or you are using laptop. So when you click on it, you now see the detail. You see previous, forecast, and actual. Now let us explain them one after the other. Like I said, all these news are being released on a monthly basis. This previous, it means the news that was released in the previous month, which was June. No, which was May. We are currently in the month of June. This news was released in the month of May, and this is 0.4 you are seeing. That was the figure that came out in the month of May, whereby this forecast, the forecast is the number that the analysts are expected the number to come out. Like I said, this figure that is under previous, that was the figure that was released in the month of May. Why this forecast is the figure the analyst, the big player in the market, they are expected the figure to come out. That is the meaning of forecast. But you see this actual means that the actual news that finally came out, and you can see that analysts, their forecast is 0.4, whereby the actual news that came out, it was 0.7. don't be confused. Previous means the news that was released the last month, while the forecast is the what the marketers, the big players, analysts, what they are forecasting to be the number that will come out in the month of June. But the actual means the actual figure that was released. Now, this actual figure, you can only get it when the news has been released. You cannot get the actual result when the news has not been released. For instance, let us use Australia. Let us use tomorrow news, which has not been released. Today is Wednesday now. Tomorrow news that has not been released, let us use that one as an example. Look at this employment change that will be released 2 a.m. on Thursday, which is tomorrow. Let us use that one as an example. You will notice that the actual result has not come out. Nobody that can know the actual is until the news is released. So this forecasted figure is just a prediction. They are just predicting that so figure will come out. For instance, let us use this Australia employment change that will be released tomorrow, which has not been released already yet, which has not been released yet. Let us use it as an example. Let me click on it now. Are you seeing it now? The previous is there, the forecast is there. Why the number is not there? No, this minus 18k was the number that was released in the month of May. Why the forecast, what the analysts are forecasting, what they are predicting that will come out is 31k. But the actual one, nobody know the actual result. So that is, I hope you get it now. That is the meaning of previous, forecast, and actual. Now the how to interpret the news, how to make use of the news. Although some news they are being pricing. What do I mean by the news are being pricing? Some news before they are being released, the market will start reacting to it. The market will start reacting to it. Let's say, for instance, if the previous figure is 0.3 and no, this one has already came out. Let's use Australia as an example. Let's say the Australian news, which we are expecting, is the previous one was negative. The forecasted one, what the analysts predict to come out is they are predicting a positive news. If the news, sometimes the market will start to pricing in, will start to react in favor of the Australia. So if the market now come out as a positive, remember the previous one was, if the previous one was negative, if the market now come out as a positive as predicted, if the market come out, remember the market will start reacting to it. You see Australian peers getting momentum. They are now bullish. They are buying. If the market now come out as predicted, it will be in line with what the market have been doing already. That is what it means that the market has already pricing. At this junction, if you are deriving a value from this video, please let me subscribe to this account, like and comment. And if you are watching this video on any social media outside the YouTube, please let me subscribe to my YouTube account, like and comment. Let us continue. Now that we have known what the previous, the forecasted, and the actual, what it means, now we are going to look at how to know if the news is good for the currency or if the news is bad. Now, like I said earlier, we have previous, we have forecast, and we have actual. And I'm using Australia news that will be released tomorrow, being Thursday, as an example. Now, Australia is Australia news that will release tomorrow. The previous is 18. The forecasted one, what the analysts predict that will come out is 31. Then the actual has not come out. Nobody know the actual news yet.